Hello, 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 humanity. Back once again. Glad to be back. I missed you guys. I guess you said I haven't been gone that long, but I missed you. I hope all is well with you guys. It rained yesterday, and the sun is shining bright, and the trees are looking blissful, almost as a matter of fact. Yesterday, I missed doing my exercises. So I got them done today, and then I'll try to do them a little bit later to make up for it. But humanity, I really believe that my mentality has definitely changed, or it's changing as it relates to the exercise, because it's like, even not feeling good, even having a lot of things going on, oh, let me tell you about yesterday. So humanity, we talk all the time about our struggles, going in and out of the struggle as it relates to food, and then sometimes we tie in our obstacles that get in the middle of the road as we're taking the long way home. Or yesterday, I had it wasn't a pebble, it felt like to me a big boulder. I was just, as it related to the obstacle, I was furious, humanity. Oh my goodness. I was really upset, and because not only did it affect me, it affected others. But I'm saying that humanity, to say that, and yet, it was rainy yesterday, and then, like I say, the obstacle that was in the road for me yesterday, it literally felt like a boulder, not like the typical pebbles that we sometimes have to deal with in our road, that deter us, delay us for a little while, or make us get well acquainted with delayed gratification. Well, this was a boulder to me, and I found myself constantly saying, and yet, today. And because I didn't feel like doing my meal prep, and remember, that's what got me in trouble, where I wasn't feeling too good, and yet I still managed to get up and get something healthy going. Oh, and so I tried yesterday a lentil and a lentil and a black eyed pea burger, right? And it would have been so delicious, humanity, and an onion gravy. But I only had coconut flour, and the coconut flour messed up the gravy, and the coconut flour messed up the burgers as well. Luckily, I made this huge warm kiwi and kale salad, and oh my God, humanity, it was so delicious. I mean, I didn't go back for seconds, I didn't go back for thirds, I went back for fifths. And the unique thing about that, humanity, when I say that, I don't feel bad, because I went back for fifths, but guess what I was going back for? Kale and kiwi, and it was satisfying. It wasn't a situation where it was like, oh my goodness, I'm still hungry and what have you. I ain't reckless. I think I had a bag of, I may have had a bag of chips, because, well, there's no because, I did. I had a bag of chips, and I think I may have had a few cookies. But anyway, humanity, it was just so, in spite of how angry I was yesterday. I mean, I was really that particular obstacle. I was literally I was livid. I just, there are no words. You know what I'm saying? We've all been there. We've all had angry moments and what have you. And I keep saying, and yet, because I had the angry moment. I wasn't feeling good. I didn't do the meal prep. It's just, there were a lot of obstacles. And yet. And the reason why I keep saying, and yet, it was raining yesterday, it's sunny today. I didn't really get a chance to appreciate the trees and various things like I usually do yesterday, and yet. And I didn't do the meal prep, and yet. I'm saying all that to say this, humanity, sometimes we have to start back from scratch. Sometimes we have to deal with things. We can't do the ostrich roll, put our head in the sand and act like things don't exist. Sometimes we literally have to deal with them. And then there are some times where we literally need to just, we need to just go and just, get a break from it and what have you. But anyway, I'm saying all that to say this, humanity, the energy that it took yesterday for me to deal with the obstacle that I had to deal with, It was not only grace, but it was a direct a direct deal with me being able to, adjust to this eating lifestyle and adjust to exercising even for this short time. Because the reason why I say that is because I know my body, and when I was putting those tons of sugar and eating the equivalent of four individuals, you remember I told you that story over and over and over again. Had it been a situation like that, I just literally wouldn't have had the energy to deal with what I had to deal with yesterday. And even mentally, just remembering to release. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you can have things happen, and if you don't release it, you just let that stuff stay boggled up in your mind, body, and soul, and you're just running it through, and it can become like poison, to you. Not it doesn't hinder the obstacle or anything involved with the obstacle. It only hinders you. And so I really did. I ranted and raved in my mind, and I released and I let it go. And, like I said, and yet I just started a new day. And, I guess what I'm trying to say, humanity, I wonder if it's okay to say that sometimes we do. We have challenges, we have struggles, and we have things that just make us flat out angry. I kid you not. But if we don't stay there, if there's a chance for us not to stay there, I'm not a clinician or no one that pretends to be. I'm just an individual sharing my story, sharing my pitfalls, sharing my go throughs or my breakthroughs or however it goes. Just sharing. And I just wonder if where you are today, maybe something, maybe an obstacle came in your path that you didn't foresee, and it caused anger. Maybe something, maybe an obstacle came and it caused sadness. It caused depression. It caused you to want to say, "Why me?" Or it caused you to just have just the flow of emotions because you're a human being. And but I wonder if, in the process of having those obstacles, be it a boulder, be it a pebble, be it having a release or whatever, what have you, I wonder if it would be okay to stay mindful that there is a word, and yet. Tomorrow we don't know what tomorrow will bring. So if we don't allow ourselves the benefit of allowing the beauty of and yet to flow in where tomorrow may not bring rain, it may bring sunshine. Tomorrow may not bring the same hurt, the same pain, the same sorrow, the same anguish. It may bring a tiny bit of relief, where your journey may be. It may in fact be 1 year, 2 years. I wonder if it would be okay to settle down and after you've had your array of emotions, and maybe give a consideration to, okay, I'll do a countdown. I'll do the things I need to do to, keep mind, body, and soul intact, and I'll get to the other side of it. I wonder if that's okay today. I wonder if it's okay to believe and trust that. If it's not good today, if it's not an and yet moment as of yet, that you can believe and consider that it can get there, that you don't let whatever is hindering or halting or causing delay and denial or causing sorrow and anguish or what have you, that you won't let that be the be all, and you can still consider that it can get better if you don't give up, if you believe and you do your due diligence. We can't, of course, we can't sit and fold our hands and say, well, close our eyes and open them up like, we are exposed to a genie. We do have to do our due diligence. But I guess what I'm saying, humanity, life can deal us some things that make us, not so pleased with it. But I know you're like me. You can look back on situations and circumstances where it seemed like, oh, this will never end, or this, and you manage to get on the other side of it. When I was sitting up there in that recliner, and I know it's redundant, but you can relate because I've told you the story over and over and over again. When I was sitting up there in that recliner for 17 and 18 hours, that was not, okay, this is 5 minutes, and then I opened my eyes and I was on the other side of it. There were moments, there were seconds, there were hours and hours and hours, that I had to sit there and endure that, and a lot of the times, when my loved one went to work, I was there all alone. And I didn't even, remember, I told you, I don't even know what that was as far as the sickness, cold, flu, I don't know what it was. But can you just imagine in those moments, in those seconds, and just not knowing what was going on? And maybe just like I said before, literally seconds, or maybe minutes or maybe hours away from becoming hopeless, because I felt like in every part of my being, I needed help, and I didn't know which way to go. I didn't know what was going on. And sometimes, I wonder if it's okay to say that when we have moments like that, when we have times in our life like that, that it's okay to still believe that we can and will get on the other side of that. Okay, so with that being said, I just believe in you, humanity. I believe that if things are going good for you, that it will be sustained, and it'll continue to even get better. Abundance will just be your portion. And if you find yourself in delays and anguish and suffering, and you just one of those why me moments, that you will believe that tomorrow has the potential to be so much better, to give you the life that you so much long for. Okay, so now with that being said, humanity, I guess you already feel my spirit. I want the best for you and yours, and I just can't help for being hopeful for you. So now with that worm salad, this is what I did. It was real simple. I took a cup of kale, washed and chopped small, and adjust the portion size to your to what you need. You may want to take some for later. You may want to eat some for later, or you may want to offer it to someone else. So it's up to you. Just adjust your kale to your preference. Remember, personalization and customization is key. We talked about that. So anyway, I took 1 cup of kale, washed and chopped, and then I put in 1 kiwi, peeled, washed, and chopped as well. And then I put in 1/4 cup onions, uh, chopped, 1/4 cup tomatoes, washed and chopped. I put in 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, and then I put in maybe a teaspoon of walnuts. You can go pecans. It's optional, however you want to do it. I put 1 teaspoon of olive oil in a skillet, and I let it get hot, not too hot. And so I put all of the ingredients over in the skillet, and I sautéed it. Then I went in with 1 teaspoon of sour cream. You can use cream cheese too, because it's going to melt, and you can use dairy free, plant based, it's up to you. And then I used I think I used 1 tablespoon of the buffalo wing sauce. And remember, humanity, that buffalo wing sauce, be gentle if you're not used to hot things, because that buffalo wing sauce can get hot. I like it hot, but that may not be good for you. So I put in 1 tablespoon of the buffalo wing sauce, and then I had some remaining packets of sweet and sour sauce. You may actually, I usually keep the orange sauce or sweet and sour sauce, but I had ran out. And with this eating lifestyle, that's the wonderful thing about it. You can get in the fridge, and just go for it. Things that are low in sodium, things that are low in sugar. Drop it in. And make your dish. So anyway, I sautéed all of that for maybe about I want to say 4 or 5 minutes. No, I take that back. Maybe about 6 or 7 minutes, and I put a lid on it, because you want your kale to wilt down, to where it's really, really soft. So maybe about from 7 to 10 minutes, depending on your appliance, and it should be nice and wilted, and you serve it warm. And then I made some extra sauce. I used. I used five packets of the sweet and sour sauce that I had, and then I used 2 tablespoons of the buffalo wing sauce. I used maybe about a half a teaspoon. Remember, we talked about the spoons. The larger of the spoons is the tablespoon. The smaller of the spoons is the teaspoon. And I used half of a teaspoon of I used a half of a teaspoon of the buffalo wing sauce, and then I used a half of a teaspoon of the black pepper. That's optional. And all I did was stir that up. Oh, and I'm sorry. And I used a tablespoon of a teaspoon. I'm sorry, of margarine. Or you can use butter, plant-based butter, what have you. And I microwaved that for maybe about 2 to 3 seconds, and then I poured that over the warm kale and kiwi salad. And remember, you can use more than one kiwi. You can go in with 2 or 3 kiwis. You can use oranges, papaya. Just go for it. Personalize it and customize it the way you want. I would have loved to have had some cherries, and I would have cut them up and put them in there as well. And you can also sprinkle it with cheese. Get your plant-based cheese, or just shredded cheese, and put that over there as well. So anyway, humanity. With that being said, it really is. It's almost like night and day from yesterday. I mean, I was just so ah humanity. I tell you, boy, boy, boy. Wow, when I tell you humanity, I was really, 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 I was good and angry yesterday. And I look out at the sunshine now, and the beautiful trees, and it's like, wow, it really is like night and day. But anyway, there have been times, like I say, when I was sitting up there in that recliner, the sun shined on many days, and it felt like it felt dreary. I don't know, some strange reason. I always manage to find something to be grateful for, but I know that some days the sun can be shining on the outside, but it might not be shining on the inside. And that's something that we always want, whether it's out when it's outside, whether it's shining or whether it's raining. We want that sunshine to always be on the inside. And I'm hoping that today, humanity, that you can find something to be grateful for. The sheer fact that you're still breathing, I hope that that brings you enough internal sunshine that you can just keep going. Okay, humanity, that's enough. That's enough. I guess I guess it's crystal clear. I want to see you make it on the other side. Take care of yourself, you and your family. Wishing you the absolute best always.